second part of the challenge, which is the first or the second page, the adjoining page. So we're not going to let our designs, our music designs, go to waste. We're going to use them. We want this and we want our designs. Now I have two. That was the music one, wasn't it? Based on rain, or I thought it was like rain. I'm not going to use this. I'm going to use this one here. And from this, we're now going to make the obligatory tag. Now, this is my tag. Now, you're in for a little bit of a shock because it's not your average tag, as you might guess. It is ginormous. That is my tag. Okay. Now, we're going to make one of these for your second part of the first challenge, if that makes sense. Right, instructions, and I'm going to read this. We're going to cut a tag from your blotting or your design, and that is entirely up to you. Now, first thing to do is cut the tag shape and the size. Now, where's the window? This brings us back to the window. So we know that this window is roughly just slightly smaller than the size of your page. You'll have two pages, one side by side, as you know. So you'll have your design here, and you'll have your piece of artwork, textile art, this page, or the other way around, depending on you. So we're going to have a nice big tag that fills the length of this. Okay, none of your tiny little tags that you're going to stuff away in a tiny little tuck spot here. None of that you're going to shove away in a skinny little belly band or whatever. We're going to have a substantial tag like so. And have you noticed my music theme here? There. Look, just a little bit of music paper there. But anyway, enough of that. Now, to make this tag needs to measure 5.5 inches by 7 inches. So we've got 7 inches this way and 5.5 this way. Now this bit was added later. Okay, the music paper was added later. The actual tag is the 5 inches roughly. Now, how are we going to do this? You want a rectangle, just like so, measuring 7 by 5. Okay, well that's actually 4.5 there, but we'll make it 5. 7 by 5. And then to get your tag shape, all you're going to do is fold it like so, crease it, and then where are my scissors, and then just cut here, and I have marked mine there. I've marked it. So cut here, so you get, actually take it 1 inch from the fold there. All right, 1 inch from the fold, and then cut it. Open it up, and there's the template now for your tag. All right, now from this you're going to cut your template out of your chosen piece of design. We're calling this a design because it is. You'll cut this out of your chosen design all the way around, just one piece, or you'll cut it from there. Now that is entirely up to you. I might have used this if I hadn't put all the numbers on there, but the numbers actually become part of the design, so it wouldn't have been a problem really. But you can see how that just fits there nicely. So you've now cut your tag. Okay, now you're just going to draw around it very lightly on your chosen design. After you've done that, you'll have the outline here of your tag. Okay, just join that. Cut around this about that much. So you've got a border all the way around the edge here, cut around, so you've probably got 1.5 to 2 inches all the way around here with your tag, the drawing of your tag in the middle. Now that is to make it easier to sew, because what I haven't told you yet, you're going to be sewing this. You'll be sewing this now. You've done the sewing on the fabric, you're now going to do your sewing on the paper. So as soon as you've got your tag there, you're ready to sew. Now the stitches you're going to use are pinwheels, feather stitch, French knots, chain stitch, raised chain band, herringbone stitch, and slow stitch. Now I can't see anything else, and you're also going to be adding one ruffle. Now my ruffle is actually 3 layers of fabric there, so you're going to add one ruffle and a trim, a center trim, and that is entirely up to you how you do that. Now the easiest way to do this, I think, is to find your shapes. Go for your shapes, okay, and you can do this whichever way you like. I did mine, I started off mine with one single line, and I believe it was that one single line, and from there I carried on with some lines. Then I got sidetracked with the pinwheels, and then I just ended up doing what I felt like. So, but everything is there. Did I say cross stitch? I can't remember saying cross stitch and cross stitch, but it will be all on the screen. Now when you've done that, after you've done that, you're going to cut it out and you're going to mount it on another template shape. I've actually backed it with some more of this. So that is your next task, to do something similar to this